Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. As you saw, just fed the Holstein nurse cow, and as you can tell, both calves are nursing. Trying to nurse there. Anyway, from the last video I posted, it only took, well, 2 days, I guess, until she let the red calf suck, and obviously she doesn't claim it as her own yet, but she lets him suck, and so that's all that matters right now. He did find out he can suck from the back and not get kicked when he's by himself, so every time he sucks from the front, she kicks him right in the face. So he found out. Back there's a little safe spot he can drink, and she's not a bad cow. It just takes her a little while, but anyway, that's a little update on the nurse cow and the 2 calves. And this is the heifer group. These are the 40 that should be getting bred by now. They've had like 2 months. And this is the new bull we put in. Hey. Anyway, we took the Black Angus out. He was getting a little tired, losing some steam with all the girls out here, so we put in a new Hereford. He's the old heifer bull. He's getting 5 years old now. Anyway, pretty big dude, but he does throw some little calves even though he's pretty tall. So so he's in here, so once they start throwing some red white-faced calves, we'll know that's when he started coming in. So anyway, I got to move these calves a couple fields that way because I need to bring my calves from way over there and move them through this field here, just so they're closer to the corral, and I will explain why here in a minute. And for those of you wondering why we're still feeding grain, these heifers here will be getting grain until we take the bull out. And so after the bull's gone, hey, watch out. After the bull's out, then they'll never get any grain for the rest of their lives because they'll be cows. So they better enjoy the grain while it lasts, because they've only got like a month left till they don't get any more of this stuff. So the heifers are all fed and moved, and now it's time to move my group of calves. The reason why I had to move these guys is because, well, I guess actually whenever you're watching this, it'll be tomorrow, it'll be Monday when I'm actually gonna sell all the steers. So I had to get them closer to the working pens, and I still got a day or two before I gotta get them separated and all that. But they're now a lot closer to the corral, and I can get them all separated. I'm gonna be selling 20 steers, hopefully, and there's 23 steers total. 3 of them are my dad's. One of them is this one right here, and then that white Brahma one there. And I gotta remember which. Then one of the bigger black ones, I don't remember which one it is. But anyway, so I got the guy set up to come and haul them on Monday, and I'm gonna try to go to the sale, and hopefully they'll sell in the morning. I don't like when they stand around in the sales barn for 12 hours and lose 100 pounds, but I'm hoping they'll sell basically as soon as they get to the sales barn. That's the goal. So hopefully the rep will get them sold whenever I'd like them. And anyway, hopefully I will get that on camera for you. I enjoy going to watch them sell and watch people have a bidding war on them. That's always fun. But anyway, I was going to try to wait and sell them in January, but looking at the futures market, it's even worse than it is right now. So things could change. It could go better in January, but at the moment, December looks like it's going to be about the same as January. So at this point, I'm going to sell them in December, and then I'll keep the heifers and decide what I'm going to do with those later. So anyway, so they're all growing. I'm hoping, like this guy, I'm hoping he weighs close to 850, 900, who knows. But anyway, so I'll have 20 to sell. I'll have a whole video on that later. Actually, that'll be next week's video, and you know, hopefully they sell well. We'll see how it goes, but you gotta hope for the best. So anyway, wish me luck. I will be selling those tomorrow whenever you're watching this video. So this next part of the video, I'm gonna try to show you guys some things I'm pretty excited about. And on the way in here, here's the old combine. Parked it in this shed pretty much after season last year, and I'm gonna try to do some work on this over the winter. I'm gonna try to restore this header here. It's not in the best of shape. It works, but I'm gonna try to do some work on it. And coming in here, I will show you. And by the way, this used to be an old sawmill barn. So there was a sawmill in here. They'd cut up a bunch of wood, and that's what all that wood over there is. But what I'm here to show you guys is all of these buckets, and there's a bunch of them. Well, as you probably saw from the title of this video, all of these buckets contain different kinds of food. And I have a good friend, and his parents were moving, and this was kind of their like emergency food supply. It's like 20 years old now, I think. So it was time to get rid of it. They didn't want to haul it anywhere, so haul it to the next place they go. So I went up with the dump trailer. They helped me load up the dump trailer. We stacked them too high, and then we also loaded up their truck and trailer, hauled them out here, and we did it all in the dark. Put them all in this shed here, and this isn't the best place, but it's the only place I had room right now. And so anyway, so I'm gonna try to show you guys what's in some of these buckets. Some of it's pretty interesting, and we'll start on this side. First, you got some ABC soup. Back here, these two are banana chips. And I have these in rows, and each row is a different row of something. So these are all spaghetti noodles, macaroni whole wheat noodles. These are all the noodles. And this stack is rice. There's brown rice, white rice, whatever kind of rice that is. And 2 stacks of those. And this stack here is one of the bean stacks. These are all dried Great Northern beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, a bunch of beans here. This stack here is all the corn products. Got popcorn, cornmeal, whole corn. There's quite a few of those too. Another stack of different kinds of beans. Small red beans. I think most of this stack here is all small red beans. And then this stack here is all rolled oats, or different kinds of oats. Yep, all oats. And then here's another stack of oats. And then we'll go here. This is what we have the most of. These are all different kinds of wheat, and hard white wheat, hard red wheat, baker's wheat, a bunch of different kinds of wheat, but there's a lot of these. Like I said, these are all stacked 3 high. So there's a bunch of them there, 2 stacks of them. And there's also these, yeah, that little group there. This stuff in the back were kind of random ones. Got some rye, triticale, barley, things like that. That's a little stack of those. And then this row is all milk products. There's dried milk. I know there's a lot of instant milk. Yeah, this is all just dried milk or instant milk. And this last one here, cheese powder and butter powder. Butter powder there at the bottom. The ones over here, these 3 are potato flakes. One of them, yeah, this one's peanut butter powder, kind of interesting. And Germaid, and the rest of these are all salt. At least this little stack here is salt. Moving over here, everything right here and everything in the back here were all ones that didn't have a label on them. So we're gonna have to open those up eventually and see what's inside. This little area here is all meat TVP. So there's a bacon TVP, there's a beef TVP. I know there's some chicken TVP over here. But anyway, that's just, I can't remember what the T stands for. Anyway, but it's supposed to taste like beef, chicken, pork, things like that. So there's some of those really high in protein. And then moving over here, all of these are white sugar, and there's 1 brown sugar in here. So I think total there's like 280 buckets out here. I think what we counted is correct, plus or minus 10 probably. There's at least 260 in here, and they all weigh, they have the weight on the things here, 41 pounds. A lot of them are 45, and then there's some 50 and some 25 and things like that. So I think overall we calculated like close to 12,000 pounds of food here. And you may be wondering what I'm gonna do with 12,000 pounds of food. No, I don't plan on eating it. Yes, it's 20 years old. It's probably still good. It was stored in a dry place, but I really don't wanna risk it. And you know, there's too much food for me to eat. So what I plan on doing is, I've mentioned a couple times trying to get some different animals here on the farm, and after he told me about this, I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to get some pigs. So pigs are perfect for eating a bunch of wasted food, and they can turn all of this into really good pork. So all this wheat, that's obviously perfect pig food. Oats are great for pigs. Beans, these are gonna be the things I'm gonna have trouble with. Because some of these beans I have to cook before, so they don't make the pigs sick or kill them. So beans are going to be a problem. The corn is going to be great for pigs. The noodles, all the rice, that'll all be fine for pigs. Actually, the best thing over here is probably the milk, because you can get by without feeding any kind of grain if you have milk. And with all this milk powder here, we can make some pretty high quality feed. So I don't know how many pigs for sure I'm going to get yet, but I'll have to estimate and see exactly how much I can feed and get by with. So I'm going to put all this into a ration calculator and see what rations I need for each age group of pigs. So as they grow up, you're going to switch up a little bit nutrition wise, and so I'm going to work on that, get all that done. And this spring I'm going to have some pigs for all of you, and we're going to try to raise them solely on this free food here. So I haven't cracked any of these open yet. I'm assuming all of them are still perfectly good. They were all dried and stored well, so there shouldn't be any issues. And anyway, that is what all these buckets are for. I will have some more videos for you guys later on mixing up some rations whenever I get some pigs and get all the ration calculating done. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was going to have to pay for feed for pigs, but now all of this showed up, so that's the plan. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for getting pigs. And like I said, I'll have a lot more videos on them later as soon as we get them and get all this stuff figured out. But yeah, there's just so much here. I honestly didn't think there'd be this much, but I am pretty excited about all this. So anyway, hope you guys stick around. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like this video if you have not already. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.